Welcome. The following video is a demonstration of how our Tally e-commerce site is used as a portal for Verizon and their approved contractors. Currently, this process is already in use in the Northern California market. This is the first of two videos, and in part one, we will be covering the functions from the contractor's perspective. Let's first get started by logging into our website as the contractor. Once credentials are entered, the contractor will have access to their favorites or their approved bill of materials. The Verizon pricing is purposely hidden from the contractor's view, as they are only selecting the parts necessary for the job assigned. Let's demonstrate the selection of the favorites now. So from the top menu bar, hover over Favorites, select My Favorites. In the upper left area, you'll see that there is a variety of bill of materials that are pre-approved by Verizon. We're going to select one, and it will list all of the parts associated with 11 GHz CommScope products for the job. I'm going to select a few random parts now, and then I will proceed to generate the quote. You'll notice after I select the first part, I am prompted to determine the cart type, which will always be quote. Then I would select whether or not this will be for will call or delivery. At this point, I'm prompted to either go to the cart or to continue shopping. I'm going to continue shopping. As I select items from the list, each item turns blue, clearly identifying what has been selected for the quote. Also take notice that live inventory is available for each part. This is important for both parties to know, especially if inventory is not adequate for the current jobs. After each selection of a part within the bill of materials, you'll notice I'll get prompted. I can either manually close that or let it time out. Once the last item is selected, I'll scroll to the top of the screen and click on the shopping cart icon. This takes me to the shopping cart contents, where I have the ability to change quantities, add comments per item, and validate billing and shipping addresses, as well as information related to the job, like a release number, customer job number, a required date, which could be important, and then the person that would be the approving engineer at that point. The next step is to select preloaded addresses from the drop-down menu or clearly enter the address manually. As important is to check the box indicating whether the address is a commercial or a residential address. This helps the freight carriers identify the type of vehicle needed for the delivery. Once you have verified that screen, you'll get one more peek at the product and addressing information. If everything looks okay, scroll to the bottom and check the box where you agree to terms and conditions and click on Submit Your Quote. In relatively short order, the contractor will get an email notification of the quote that was generated. This email will reflect everything that was generated from the site. Simultaneously, the Verizon staff will also be emailed the same document. Next, we'll be covering how to upload a spreadsheet. Uploading a spreadsheet isn't that difficult. If the contractor doesn't want to work from the bill of materials on the favorites over here, or they're just not available, something unique, they can take their bill of materials, click on the quick form on the top navigation bar, and on this second tab, Paste Product Information, they could take their spreadsheet and identify whatever parts that they want to, that they would be ordering, copy that, go back over here, paste those documents right in here, which shows all of the items that they just copied. Click Add to Cart, select for a quote, delivery or will call again, click Create Cart, and this process is no different than if they had selected items and quantities out of the favorites list that they have. In this case, all of the items were able to upload, which means that the part numbers that they uploaded, the same part numbers from the manufacturers that we have in our system, so you can see that every one of those items were in there. You'll also see that this is the same exact cart process as if we were selecting it from the BOM as stated earlier. So you get a chance to enter any release numbers in here, job numbers, and or required dates as well. This is kind of important. And then you would select the respective approving email. Again, check the bill to address and then check the address that the product would be going to if it's going to be delivered. Check commercial or residential. And once that's all satisfied, click next. And again, you'll see that the process is still the same. It gives you one more chance to review things. You'll click on I agree to terms and conditions and submit the quote. Very straightforward, tells you your quote number. It's just a different method of selecting the products. So hopefully that's helpful for you, and thank you very much. A secondary way to upload a bill of materials is to utilize the third tab under Quick Form in the top navigation bar. Select Upload Excel File. Choose the file. This file is on my desktop as a sample upload. We're going to open that. We're going to add this to the cart. We're going to select it as a quote for delivery, create the cart. And you'll see this is not much different than adding the bill of materials as we had previously done, or selecting the regular favorites bill of materials through here. Again, you'll see all of the items that were already added through that upload. Fairly simple. You'll do the same things again. Release number, customer number, required date, and the approving authorities as far as engineers. Selecting the address, selecting commercial, next. Just wanted you to know that there was multiple ways of capturing the bill of materials through the favorites, through the quick form. On the quick form, there's the paste product information from a bill of materials, as well as uploading an Excel file. Other than that, everything's the same, so thanks for your time. In this example, we will show how the approval of materials being requested takes place from the standpoint of the Verizon engineer. Once the Verizon engineer approves the quote, they will request for a PO to be dispatched to Tally directly for processing. By design, Tally can receive POs directly from the Verizon engineer via email or through the automated Ariba system. Here's an example of what that looks like for us. The engineer can also look up and convert the quote into an order online as well. Simply hover over My Account, select Quotes, View Active Quotes to select the quote that was sent. Once selected, simply press the Convert to Order button. This opens up a window prompting them to enter a PO number and check the Agree to Terms and Conditions box. In order to view current active orders, simply click on My Account, select Orders, and then View Active Orders. Searching by PO correlates to the corresponding Tally order number. Click on the order, and it will provide more detailed information specific to that order. The third tab will show the product information for that order and reflect any back orders, if any. Additionally, you can find tracking information for the order as well. And that covers the engineering perspective. Thank you.